Hello, my name is Tadriana Rice. I am a sophomore, and my major is business. The purpose of this speech is to introduce myself to the class. Um, the title of this speech is called The Global War, and the central idea is basically, even now that I'm 20, throughout the world, we've always had war and pain and suffering, and it's kind of crazy, but through that, I found what I love to do. So, um, I found a Times Magazine story that was published in January 31st, 2005, which is the day I was born. It's about the Iraq War, and it's called How Soon Can We Get Out? Um, it was about the wars and problems that surrounded Iraq and its surrounding neighbors. Um, I read more about the things that were going on during that time. Not only did the invasion of Iraq happen in 2007, we also had the global financial crisis, and also we had the Mumbai attacks in 2008. Even 20 years later, we still have wars and still converse about wars. And like I said, pain that happens when a war happens. I don't think that we ever will get rid of it, unfortunately. It's just something that it's just gonna continue and continue and continue. It's just like a circle. Throughout my school years, even here in college now, he's still surrounded by war. Politics, never been a big fan of it, me personally. I just never took an interest in it or a like in it. But since it was everywhere, my phone, TV, it was news was just everywhere. I observed it. I paid attention to most of the things that were happening around the world, and I always just in my mind, I was like, what other things happen around the world that's not just war? So I started looking up other cultures, different foods from around the world, music, and it got me movies as well. It got me interested about international things. So with that, I started loving the world. Like I started loving learning about different cultures and everything that just happens, And like I said, I started listening to different music in different languages, food, small, information, and things that just I was interested about. And I learned that there are many beautiful things to see in the world, not just in America. And it has opened my viewpoint of, just wanting to get out there and do a lot of different things. Um, Sometimes certain videos make a country seem as if it's not good to go, it's not good to visit, but you won't know until you actually go there yourself to see it with your own two eyes. And so that's one of the things that I would love to do is travel. And all of this made me want to study international business, which is what I'm doing now. And I I think that's why I learned to have an open mind about everything, different cultures, and just embracing the hardships and the wars and the pain that actually comes with it as well. Not everybody is, gonna be the best place to go. Even here in America now in 2025, we are still struggling, and hopefully one day we will all come together and try to fix it. Yes, so going back to my introduction, the article that I found, it connects to my background and what I want to do for my future self as a career. Learning about, the international issues helped me discover who I want to be. Hopefully, I will continue this path and continue to love it and enjoy it. While politics never really was in my interest, it did help me figure out what I want to do now that I am 20 and in college. So, thank you very much for listening to my speech.